So for the setup, a few key things here. Anora, or whoever your platform DPS is, needs to have at least 30,000 hit points minimum. This is a DPS that I have Anora in, but again, whatever platform unit you have, Ingrid would work. Your primary DPS is going to be Valara. Absolutely the best DPS gear you can have needs to be right here. Here's the stats. Straight up DPS the maximum you can. As far as healers, I have my Elowen with her exclusive and given some attack speed. Draylon, as much tankiness as I can give Draylon. Over 110,000 health. Definitely what you want to have. You need Draylon to survive. Everybody's going to be healing each other there. Artemis, the one you asked about. So basically what I did for Artemis is put Artemis in hit point gear. Over 50,000 health. Absolutely need that because he has to live. But Rage Regen. 55% is what I could get with also getting that much health. And I just have him, again, extra Rage Regen. Magda, I have Magda's exclusive. Magda's there for DPS. Vierna, also DPS. This is not the gear I put Vierna in. My apologies, because I know I have her exclusive, which is needed. And so with that, sorry I'm taking a little extra time here because I should have had this exclusive already picked out. Okay, so that looks good for Vierna. %crit rate, sure. But you definitely want that exclusive. It does so much more damage. Alright, Beelzebub, attack gear. Alright. Not using Beelzebub's exclusive. I don't prefer that set on Beelzebub. Two times I drop Valara right in the center. That's important. That's where she's going to do her maximum DPS. Get Magda out there. Maximum DPS. Doesn't matter which side you pick. Next, we're going to put Elowen out because we need Elowen's elf to help with a little bit of cost. I know I have Power Dominance on. Forgot to turn it off. Same run anyway. Doesn't matter. Beelzebub out there to help. Vierna's going to be next. Elf's going to pop up. Just get some cost back. Put down your ranged platform DPS. Maya, Nora, whoever you have, Ingrid. Next is going to go to the Artemis. As you can see, Artemis covers the entire area where they're going to be. At this point, I'm placing my elf here just for a moment until I can get Draylon there. Now, with all the people healing everything, Draylon is facing to the left in my screen, but it's just away from your team. Now, Draylon will heal Anora and Vierna and Artemis. But what Draylon also does is blocks monsters from coming down to kill Vierna. So he keeps Vierna alive right there. Otherwise, if Vierna dies, it's game over. So Draylon is healing your platform and keeping Vierna alive. Beelzebub is also healing. Because I have Anora, he will heal Anora, he'll heal Vierna, he'll heal all that platform. And then she also heals the platform. And that's pretty much it. autocast, and then anytime I get an elf, little wood elf, I drop it right here to make sure that Draylen stays alive. But I will wait to drop it until Draylen starts taking some damage. So at this point, all I do is focus on Draylen's life. If anyone dies, restart. Adjust your gear. The only time Draylen really gets close to death is right in the beginning of each wave when they come in to do the area effect damage. Again, I know I have the power dominance on, but let's just say he was taking damage. I would just drop the wood elf to help keep that run alive there. So you see what Magda does is help keep things away from Vierna. Valara helps keep things off the wall. Anora does some damage. Beelzebub groups them together. And Vierna does tons and tons of damage. Even if she misses her ultimate sometimes, because she has her exclusive, she's doing tons of damage. You'll see at the end of this who the stars are. Magda is buffing Valara and Vierna. But again, Magda is secondary with Draylen just to keep all the monsters from getting down to where Vierna is, because Vierna is maximum DPS, doesn't have as much health. So if things get down past Draylen, if Draylen were to die, Vierna would also probably die. So that's why everybody's overlapping heals, everybody's keeping everybody else alive. And that's pretty much the run. We'll let it finish out, show you where the damage is. The only difference between my optimized run is once I got power dominance, I did not need Draylen there any longer, and instead I put Nija over beside Valara there, and it just went a little faster. As you can see the health of the wall, it's all about Valara keeping them off the wall. That is the primary thing. Valara keeping them off the wall, Valara and Vierna just doing maximum damage. If you have Ingrid over here instead of Anora, probably would do better damage. I used friend help with Ingrid, and I really didn't notice much better damage. Alright, here we go. Again, apologize for how long the video is. And the damage stats. There's the 2 stars.